Hey Capricorn, EverlongMystic here. So today we're gonna get you a reading and a message, and we're in the Halloween theme here. So I bought a couple Halloween themed decks. So we have the Halloween Oracle that we're using, and the Halloween Oracle card that came out for you for this reading is the owl, which is very cool. And the keywords are wise seeing and wise action. And we're going to use the Halloween tarot to kind of build up a little Celtic cross. But this is a Halloween cross, so I've changed the meaning of some of the placements. So let's get started. Wise seeing, wise action. You're definitely paying attention to something here. So, the first placement here, this is a sacrifice. This is something that you have been putting off or sacrificing for quite a bit. Most likely for the greater good of something else or someone else. Wow. So we have the Six of Bats here, which would be like the Six of Swords. And this is a lot to sacrifice, Capricorn, because this is a picture of you moving on to greener pastures. So you've chosen to stay in the thick of it in some sense. It's like you've had opportunities to move on from something, but you chose not to, most likely for a good reason, because we have this owl here, right? Wise seeing, wise action. And it's like this sacrifice was the best decision for you at whatever time it was made, or you know what I mean? So this is a card of the past here. So we have the Three of Ghosts. There's a lot of close, look how close knit this is. Like all the ghosts, they're all braided together. Very, very close knit group here. I almost think this is almost like an ode to simpler times. You know what I mean? When things are easier, there are more things to celebrate, perhaps. So here we have, this is kind of like the spirit guide placement right here. This is beyond the veil. Something that's helping you. And just by the way that this owl card is presenting itself, with the owl with the spread wings, which is kind of like you, Capricorn, and these bigger eyes, like beyond the moon here, I feel like you're very much so being looked after. And it's Temperance. This is the cutest Temperance card. This is so cool. It's like there's something on the other side, probably a guide, looking after you and just making sure things are right. But I almost wonder if this is, because this feels very homey, very family, like, I don't know, like, you know, like a fairy godparent or even your grandparent or something. Like, I mean, to me, it looks like, okay, we're in Grandma's kitchen, and she's making me up a batch of my favorite whatever it is here. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something very familial about this. So I think you may have some family, like ancestor, watching over you, helping to make sure that you don't go overboard, helping to make sure that the ingredients are right in whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty cool. It's very comforting. And so Capricorn here, this placement here is the most difficult one. This is the problem placement. This is something that haunts you. This is something that could be like the bane of your existence, your nemesis, your Achilles heel, or whatever. You know what I mean? This is a trouble spot. And it's not something that you just deal with once. It's something that, like, man, this again? Six of Imps. This is the Six of Fire. I was thinking you're all that. This is ego. Capricorn. All right. So yeah. We've got ego here, and because like the Six of Wands, that's like yay me, right? It's probably has something to do with being a little bit self-centered, maybe a little bit greedy. But again, this doesn't have to be you, Capricorn. This could be someone else. This could be someone else that you deal with. This could be an energy of greed. You know, it could be, like me, my, like dealing with people that are continually out for themselves and don't give many shits about anyone else, but like in a toxic way. This is something, whatever this energy is, whether it's coming from you or it's in your environment, it's a problem and you keep running into it. And there's a solution. So let's get some advice, okay? The advice is death. That means cut it out. If it's you, cut it out, Capricorn. If it's them, they need to learn how to cut it out. So, but how? I mean, I don't know. End it. I mean, it's easier said than done. I feel like we need a little bit better advice than that. Alright, let's see. Maybe there's something in the image here. See, for a death card, there seems to be an awful lot of smiles here. There's a lot of smiling. The flower's smiling. The jack-o'-lanterns are smiling. Even the skeleton is smiling as he's watering the pumpkins. This is actually... I almost wonder if this is... like one of those, like, kill him with kindness kind of things? It's like, sure, man, it's all about you. And then just go about your business. I don't know, that's weird. That's weird advice. I feel like I need more. We're gonna get the little pagan cats here. See if we can expand on that, because it's not clear to me what the advice is. What's the actual advice here? Like, how does Capricorn end the trouble of the Mimis? Because I feel like there's some of you... See, we've got this wise seeing and wise action. I feel like there might be some Capricorns out there. They may not even be the ones watching this video, but there might be some Capricorns out there that are feeling like when they walk into a room, they're the smartest one in the room. They're the wisest one in the room. They make all the best decisions. they deserve the accolades or something. But that's it's not really the vibe I get from my audience of Capricorn, if that makes sense, you guys, you know? Which means you're dealing with people like that. Alright, sorry if you hear voices in the background. Someone's being loud. Alright. Well, we have something walking away. You know what? I know what it is. It's you're not tolerating it. You're not tolerating it. That's the advice. It's like, it's time to be firm. If this is something around you that you're dealing with, it's time to be a little bit more firm and draw some boundaries here. Because you don't have to put up with that. You don't have to deal with it. You can open doors, you can close doors, Capricorn. That's the ending. That's putting an end to it. Then you can go about your merry way and water your pumpkins. Okay, so this card here is why this advice is important. Four of Bats. So you get some dang peace and quiet. You get some dang peace and quiet. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Because it reminds me of like this Six of Imps. It reminds me of the, in Finding Nemo, the seagulls, where they're just going, mine, 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 mine. And they're so annoying, and enough of it could give you a headache. I feel like if you can stop them in their tracks, or at least close the door, then you can get some peace and quiet. Finally, some rest. A little recovery from the incessant babbling of the memes. Alright, so this here is... What is this placement? Oh, yeah, this is big picture. This is like a big picture kind of snapshot of, like a goal. Like a big picture goal. It's life, a picture of life after, like, this trouble is dealt with. Oh, look at that. So we have a Seven of Ghosts. That's interesting. Ghosts are cups in this deck, so there's options. You've got a lot of, oh, that's going to give you a lot of, you know why? You know why it's going to give you a lot of options? You can have this environment where there's a little bit more variety in your life than just this little squeaky wheels. I mean, it's like I'm almost seeing this as too many people needing something from you, picking away at you. You know what I mean? I could just imagine having more, a better variety than just a whole bunch of these imps, right? That's actually pretty cool. And so here, this is like a new timeline. This is, let's say, this is dealt with. You're able to shut the door on a few of these imps, or you're able to kind of close them out or draw a boundary, you know? Cut off the supply or whatever. You do you, Capricorn. But this is a new timeline that's available for you that doesn't involve this problem. The Devil. It's a whole new you, baby. It's a whole new you. This is the Devil. That's you, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, look at you with imps on a leash. That's hilarious. No way. Alright, so you this is you in way more control, but like not like toxic control. This is taking the wise action here. It's like using your wise saying, using your wise action, letting letting your guides kind of set things up for you. And I'm almost sure they would help you with this situation here, so that you can, have a little bit more control over what, what's available to you, and what you want to do and how you want to do it. It's like you can still be in control without this, without this toxic energy. You know what I mean? That's using the wisdom. I feel like this timeline here is a more empowered version of yourself, where you're not letting the little things get to you. Like, you have complete control over the little annoyances in your life. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. I don't think it's a huge jump to this timeline here, Capricorn, at all. I really don't. Alright, so, very cool. Capricorn, this is your message. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.